What it do, everybody? Good afternoon, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM and Late for the Party Live. I am your host, Melodious, aka Coverboy, the Modern Marvel. That's right, you guys. We're going to get into a quickfire review. Oh man, we're going to get into the quickfire review of Netflix's Outside the Wire, starring Anthony Mackey and Damson Idris. I'm going to keep saying his name, Damson Idris. But you know him from playing in Snowfall. Man, alright, man. So far, movie came out in 2021. Came out on January 15th and went directly to Netflix. It's kind of like a military action thriller, sci-fi. I don't want to get into any spoilers or anything, but, you know, Anthony Mackey is the captain named Captain Leo, who is not your typical captain of a military, kind of like he's kind of like off the reservation, kind of does his own thing, and, you know, it kind of, and then Damson Idris' character is Lieutenant Thomas Harp, who actually is a drone pilot, so he never really saw any action firsthand, but he was part of a mission in the beginning to where, you know, he had to make a tough decision to where, you know, I guess he got demoted. I'm not going to say I guess because I already know. I just don't want to make sure you guys don't know. He got demoted and he got reassigned, and he got reassigned to Anthony Mackey's character, Captain Leo's department. But he finds out some things, which is pretty interesting to say. It gets pretty interesting from that point. You know, I'm trying to give it a synopsis or idea without giving you too much. But honestly, it's a worth watch. It does remind me of a military training day to some degree. In some degree, it kind of gives me the vibe of like a militarized training day, to where it's like, you know, if anybody's seen Training Day and like how it kind of comes about, but this is more like, I think, Training Day on a military level, like a military futuristic militarized level. It's pretty good though. I'm not even gonna front. The acting is great. I mean, with Damson Idris plays he plays a convincing role to where, like, he definitely comes off like he's logical, he thinks about what he wants to do, but he just doesn't have, like, he's book smart, but he's not like field smart. So, like, he has the tools, the tools, but he doesn't utilize the combat experience. So, but then you start seeing the meat and potatoes as it goes along, and like the decisions that you make even on the ground is different than when you're sitting in a seat. So, Anthony Mackey's character, like, he's just cut to the chase, like directly to the point about what he wants to do and everything. I want to say animation, but I keep saying, I want to say graphics. The CGI in the film is like the design, how it's all the robots, the military robots and everything, all looks good. The action sequences are pretty off the hook. I really have nothing negative to say about it. I mean, of course, it didn't really, like, it's like really plot driven, other than like once you start really seeing the motion on how things are going directly into the film, like going on directly into it, you really see how the characters are really going into a collision course on where everything is going and how everything turns out in the long run. So, but overall, movie's dope as hell. I'm not gonna front. I mean, I'm my own critic, so I go off of how I feel on it. Is it a worth watch? Yes, I give it a I'm going to give it my quickfire review of, I would say I give it at least a 7. A 7 is a very good, a 7 is a good watch. You could watch it and not really honestly, I'm going to say it like this. It was way better than freaking Wonder Woman 1984. Let's just say that, alright? Because, if I watch that shit again, man, I can't. If I saw that in the movie theater, I would have walked out. I would have walked out asking for my money back on that shit. That shit was ridiculous. But, but no, this was a very good movie. Everybody else in it, we had like Michael Kelly, Emily Beecham. And Michael Kelly, he's played in a lot of things. Like, he plays in everything from military, a psycho. But he plays a dope role when it comes down to it, too. He's just everywhere. He's like, kind of like William Forsythe. And he's like William Forsythe. He plays like everything from villain to cop to druggie, everything. But he does it all. But, overall, like I said, I give it a solid 7. Definitely a worth watch. It's cool if you guys got Netflix. It's in the action area or the thriller area, or just go into the new releases. It should be in there. Man, like I said, dude, it's a dope film. Go ahead and give it a watch. Go ahead and check it out and see for yourselves, man. So either way, this is pretty much the quickfire review on Late for the Party on Anchor FM, you guys. Please like, comment, share, support the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The links will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media. Also, check out all the cool t-shirts and all the cool merch on Teespring.com at the Late for the Party store. So, either way, you guys, I am your host, Melodious, a.k.a. Coverboy, the Modern Marvel, signing off. And as always, if you're going to be late for the party, turn up to 11.